Hi everybody, today I'm going to be talking to you about PCOS, and if you don't know what PCOS is, it is a health disorder that affects 1 in 10 women that are of reproductive age. We're going to talk about menstrual cups and how those work with PCOS. First, let's talk about what PCOS is. PCOS, or polycystic ovary syndrome, is a hormonal disorder that affects women in causing them to have heavy periods, irregular periods, very emotional responses to the hormonal changes that we all face during our periods, and a lot of other side effects that make your periods very miserable. Now you might be wondering if it's okay to use a menstrual cup if you have PCOS. The answer is yes, you're totally safe to use one. PCOS only affects hormone levels, so it will not create any more inflammation or any problems when using a menstrual cup. The next question we're answering is, does a menstrual cup help with PCOS? Yes, it does help a lot. Because PCOS can cause heavy bleeding and irregular periods, it is so nice to have something that is portable, that you can stick in your purse and have with you at any time. And also with the Pixie Cup, we have different sizes. So if you have a really heavy blood flow, we have an extra large Pixie Cup size that will help so much when holding all of that extra blood flow for you. Another reason why the Pixie Cup is great for women who suffer with PCOS is that it doesn't have any chemicals in it. Tampons have added chemicals and sometimes even fragrance, and that can really upset the hormonal balance in your body. As the hormones are already out of whack, this is detrimental to people that have PCOS, and it can make it a lot worse. Also with the Pixie Cup, it doesn't cause any extra dryness. I know that with PCOS, it raises testosterone levels in your body, which can tend to lead to more dryness in the vaginal canal, and tampons can really be painful when you're already dry down there. So with the Pixie Cup, it doesn't cause any dryness. It's really easy to put in and put out, and we also have a Pixie Cup lube that can make that even easier. When it comes to choosing a menstrual cup when you have PCOS, we highly recommend choosing the large Pixie Cup or even the extra large cup. PCOS can lead to really heavy bleeding, and both of these cup sizes will be very beneficial as they can hold more blood flow. If you're wondering exactly what size to get, we do have an entire blog post on our blog that talks about all the differences between the sizes of cups. You're probably wondering what women who suffer with PCOS are saying about using Pixie Cup. They have amazing positive experiences, and a lot of them have experienced period freedom, which is our main goal. So I'll share a couple positive experiences with you. I'm going to read a couple of these off my laptop so I can have them be word for word for you. So starting with Vanna. Vanna says, I have a medium flow with PCOS that lasts up to 5 days, and this was a saint. It held everything in. I felt it, but it was not uncomfortable. I have a very sensitive vagina, so this was a great relief. This next one is from Courtney, and Courtney says, I have never felt so clean and worry-free during a cycle. I have PCOS and heavy periods. On my heaviest day, I dumped and cleaned the cup twice. Each time the cup was not even completely full. I cannot describe how freeing it is to not worry about leaks, especially at night, or smell, or making sure I have enough supplies in my purse when I go out. This has been life-changing in the best possible way. Thank you, Pixie Cup. This one is a review from an Amazon customer that says, having PCOS means I will never know what's going to happen. I never know if this cycle will be heavy or light, painful or intolerable. I bought the Pixie Cup after using all of the organic products out there. Surprise, using organic was no different than using the chemical-filled tampons and pads I was used to using. Knowing I could measure my flow much more accurately and save a ton of money at the same time really sold me on the menstrual cup. The last one I'm going to read you is from another Amazon customer, and it says, last month I received my first Pixie Cup, and wow, it was a period game changer for me. You see, I have PCOS and suffer with very heavy periods. It's not uncommon for me to bleed through a pad and tampon within an hour on my heavy days. You heard me right. Bleed completely through and start leaking within an hour. When I received my Pixie Cup, I made sure to throw it in a few lunges and squats while cleaning just to test the cup out. After all, if it's going to leak, I want to be sure I'm home for that. But guess what? It never leaked. If you suffer with PCOS, I do think it could be very beneficial for you to give Pixie Cup a try and see if a menstrual cup helps to ease some of those symptoms and to give you a little more freedom when it comes to those really heavy days. If you have any other questions about our cups or about PCOS, please leave them in the comments below and we'll make sure to get those answered for you.